We
All
did
right.
it!
All right. We are live. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm just going to get straight to it. So my name is Brittany Brainstorm, and I own the creative agency Brainstorm Boutique. And my sister Casey is with me here tonight. She is my partner in crime. She's a very talented designer and a social media performance coach. But tonight is not about us two. We have a very special guest with us. We have Sonya Miller of Luna Silk Beauty,
Hi.
and she is here to chat with us about her amazing business and just all kinds of different things. So I'm going to let Sonya introduce herself and give you a little back history on what she's all about.
Hi, my name is Sonya Miller, and I'm so happy to be here tonight. I'm so gracious in you inviting me to be on your live. It's a
Thank
big honor.
you.
So I own Luna Silk Beauty. We have kind of morphed through the last couple of years, but the Luna Silk Beauty segment of the business has been around since about last August, so not a full
Wow.
year yet. Yeah, so we're just going to talk about that tonight.
Awesome. Okay, disclaimer. I feel like your business has been around forever. Like
Thank you.
I'm going to bring up your website and later, like whenever we talk a little bit more about it, because when I saw your products online, like I thought you've been around for years doing specifically what you do. So tell us, what exactly is Luna Silk Beauty?
So Luna Silk Beauty, I'll have to tell you the whole backstory on how I got
Yes.
started on that. But in a nutshell, we are a handcrafted bath and body line, and we have an emphasis on mindfulness and self-care.
Aw,
Ooh, that is
I love that.
so needed.
Yes.
Oh my God. I feel like 2020 just like kind of slapped us across the face about how we weren't
It
taking
did.
care of ourselves.
Yeah, it really did. In so many ways.
so many ways. So with actually, I'm going to go and bring up your website because I think people
Okay.
need to see what we're talking
Yeah.
about while we're talking about it. So give me just a second here.
Do you feel like you are self-care? Like you know how to do self-care? Like you feel like you're doing it in your day-to-day life? Like you're confident in how you feel about the way that you're doing your self-care routine and all that jazz?
I think that's a question for Sonya, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't
Yeah.
hear anything.
Oh, you can't hear me? Oh, no. Can you hear me now?
I can't hear her at all.
Oh, no.
Oh no. Okay, well, Casey's question was, do you feel confident in the self-care routine you've created for yourself?
Well, I think that it's ever evolving. I definitely will not claim to be a self-care guru whatsoever. Getting to this place in my self-care routine definitely took some help of other people showing me different ways to be mindful and, how to be present and how to make time for yourself to do self-care routines and rituals.
Oh, yeah, that's a learning curve. Oh, Rebecca
Yeah.
Owens commented, "I can hear you, Casey." So
Okay.
maybe there's so Sonia, if you can't hear her, I'll just be the translator.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
Would you feel comfortable with me jumping off and getting back on, Brittany?
Yeah, if you want
Okay,
to try
I'm going to
that.
do that real quick. I'm going to leave and then I'm going to come back.
Sounds good. Casey's going to leave and come back and see if that fixes that audio issue.
Okay.
So here we have your website, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. And you did your website, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh gosh, but okay. Other side note, you are an art major from SIU, correct?
Yes. Yeah. I graduated in 2012.
Okay. And you graduated from which program?
I have a bachelor's in fine art with a concentration in sculpture.
Oh, ooh. Okay.
Yeah. So
All
I
right.
know just enough about building websites to get myself in trouble, and just enough
I
about graphic
love it.
design to get myself in trouble.
Yes. Okay. Graphic designer, very much approved. I absolutely love it. Casey, why don't you give us a test real quick so we can see if your audio is working?
Testing.
Yes, I can
Oh,
hear
we
you.
did it.
Yay!
I actually have a question about your sculpturing, actually. So,
Oh, go for it.
what was your go-to sculpture medium? Do you still do any kind of sculpting just like for
I
yourself or?
wish. I wish I did. So I think, like as I was in school, my work definitely transformed. And I think that, as I really got into conceptual work and work that has meaning behind it, I definitely transformed. So like by the time I left, like my thesis was installation work that had like audio and video. And my thesis was actually based on the first high profile school shooter in the nation.
Mm.
I did like an exhibition about her and kind of like what she was going through at the time. Actually wrote her in prison for over a year.
Wow.
Yeah. So I kind of built somewhat of a relationship with her to like learn about her life. And she actually suffered from mental illness and depression and bullying. So so that was my thesis. I did a big installation, kind of talking about, what she went through and like how the media translated it and how it was put into like songs and, different stuff like that.
Wow. Okay, I'm just gonna say something I have noticed about you because another shout out. Sonya has her own live stream that she does every Sunday, or often, like at least every other Sunday or something like that.
Break.
I'll let you talk about that at the end, so you can
Okay.
just let people know how to connect with you. But you have a live stream, and I feel like everything you do, and like even everything you post about your business, is so thoughtful. Like I can tell that you do, like it's not just, oh hey, buy my soap. Like it is like there's a story behind it. There's a deep meaning behind what you do, and I think when anyone wants to partake in something, or especially in a company, when you know that they really put a lot of thought into what they do, it just means a lot and it's evident.
Thank you so
So,
much.
so that says a lot. Like even going back to your thesis, like just the different layers. It wasn't just sculpture. Like there's just so much more to it. I think that says a lot about you. Um, but we're going to hop over to your beautiful website and show off all of your awesome products here. I love this picture. It's just so relaxing. Everything about your products and your business is so relaxing.
It looks so established, like so comfortably established. Like it.
Yeah. Like, can you see why I thought she had been around for like years?
Yeah, I can,
with this specific business.
Well, even like the soap that I've tried from you, it's like the packaging and everything. It just feels like it doesn't feel like new. You know what I mean? It just feels like very comfortably in its spot. Yeah. And like it's just like, oh, like I don't know how to explain it, but it just feels so like there.
It's confident.
Comfortably so.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it. So I'm going to click around some of your stuff. So you have gift sets. You have is this for Mother's Day? Is this this is your self-care gift box?
Yes. So we are launching it for Mother's Day. It's pre-order only. It has to be ordered by Sunday at midnight because it features a sage bundle from Ember Roots with fresh flowers.
Oh my gosh.
So we
shout
have
out to Christy Saylor.
Yeah, so that we can get them, in the mail and they'll arrive fresh for Mom.
Okay. I have the lemon chiffon and it smells like heaven.
Yes, it does.
And it feels like heaven. I'm just going to say all that. That's amazing. So this would be an excellent Mother's Day gift.
Yeah, absolutely. I put everything in there to kind of so that Mom could create an experience at home. She can use the sage bundle to kind of clear the space and set the tone. There's if she wants to take a bath, there's the Holistic Garden bath soak. She can soak in petals and bath salts. And if she likes to shower, there's a shower steamer and some tea.
Oh my gosh.
Also, there's some really beautiful that eye pillow in there. It has lavender and oh gosh, it's like a seed. I can't remember at the moment.
Oh, I see your eye pillow. Let's see. Flaxseed and lavender.
Flaxseed. Yes, yes.
I bet that's so
Ooh,
pretty.
Yeah, so the
that
back
sounds so
side of
good.
it, the back side is satin, so you can just kind of put it on your eyes and smell the lavender. And those are made by a local girl, handmade.
Oh, even better. I love that.
Yeah. So we have 4 different makers in that box, actually.
Wow.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Okay, hey, we got a comment real quick. Jeremy Packer. Hey, Jeremy, thanks for watching. He says the
It is.
product photography is on point.
Yeah.
Yes, it
Totally
is.
agree.
Thank
That's
you
such
to
a
Nina
nice
Wilson.
mood.
Our girl Nina, yes.
Yes.
Nina is
Yeah.
amazing product photographer. Okay, we'll talk more about that too whenever we check out more of your products. But okay, so thank you, Jeremy, for watching and commenting. We appreciate it. So tell us about the different makers who are in this box then.
So there is the Holistic Garden and the Shower Steamer are made by me.
Okay.
The Lemon Chiffon is made by Wendy Sanders.
Okay.
And then the eye pillow is made by Haley. I'm going to forget her last name at the moment.
It happens when you're on the spot,
Yes,
you know.
it does. I can't even remember the names of seeds on here.
Yeah.
And then Christy from Ember Roots.
Yes. Oh my
Haley
gosh.
Blakey. That's her name. Haley Blakey.
Blakey. Okay. Awesome. Oh my God. Okay. So anyone who's watching who needs a really cool idea for the mom, you need to buy this by Sunday at what time?
Sunday at midnight.
Sunday at midnight. So will you ship directly to mom then for them?
Yes.
Or they
Yeah.
can get it sent to them and they can hand deliver it, right?
Either way, we can do it either way. We also have, if you're local, we have a pickup option. So, yeah, like shipped, picked up, or we could ship it to you and you can take it to mom.
Awesome. Okay. I'm just shopping your website right now, so don't mind me, because I also, on Jeremy's point, I want to like observe the gorgeous photography that
Yeah.
Nina Wilson does. You guys, okay, when did she start working with you on product photography?
So Nina started working with me before Luna Silk Beauty. I had Luna Silk hair extensions. I've been in the salon industry for over 22 years.
Wow.
So, yeah. So
Way to go.
Nina and I did some creative shoots for my hair extension line, and I knew instantly as soon as I saw some of her work that she was a photographer for me. And she, like the thing I love the most about Nina and working with Nina is I don't have to like write down this bulleted list of what I want from her. I hand her my product. She knows what I like. And I just say, work your magic. And she always does. She's a creative genius, honestly.
That is exactly right.
Yeah.
How do you go from the hair extension game to the soap game?
Okay. All right. So like I said, I've been in salons for over 22 years. I moved here from Arizona, and I ended up taking over a hair extension company. Oh gosh, I would say probably like 2017. One of my clients actually started it. She was a hair extension client. Yeah. And then she ended up saying, hey, this is not for me. And I went ahead and took over Luna Silk. And we also sold scissors. So, the pandemic came along, and I buy European hair and I sell South Korean scissors. So those are 2 things I'm importing from outside of this country.
Wow.
And I also find myself out of work, and everyone I know is out of work. The salons had to shut down.
Wow.
And, I really started to think about how this was going to affect people almost immediately. And I've always been very resourceful as far as like, what can I do to make money? What can I do to work and create some revenue? And so I just, I'm here at home, I'm out of work, and I'm like looking through all of my stuff under the sink, and I'm like pulling out half empty bottles of stuff I paid a fortune for. And I'm like, this stuff is not even good enough for me to use a whole bottle, So I was like throwing stuff away. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, wait a minute. I want to start a company with beauty products where I can provide jobs for artisans here in the US. I'm not importing from outside the US. You know, I can be creative. It's still in my industry. And you know, we do sell these products in salons and boutiques.
Oh, I love that.
So,
Good for you.
yeah,
Oh
That's
my gosh.
great.
thank you.
I love, obviously the pandemic has been awful and I feel like we always say that, but I feel like there's like this opportunity for ingenuity, you know, and looking at things differently and approaching things differently. So do you feel like this is the shift that you want to be in? Like this was like the pandemic was kind of that catalyst to push you in this direction?
Yeah, I feel like this, you know, sharing these products with people and sharing the ideas behind the company and promoting mindfulness, promoting self-care, promoting, you know, peace and, you know, internal peace and stuff like that. That's Sonya. And that's
Yeah.
really easy for me, you know, and I feel like it's been a really great shift.
I love
I
it.
That is so okay. Your shower steamers. I've been messaging you saying I'm going to buy some shower steamers, and I am because I am a shower person. I'm always in a rush, it feels like at the beginning of the day. This is your new product, right?
Yeah, how do you use these?
So you just take them and you like put them in the shower with you on the floor, like kind of out of the way, not in direct stream, but
Okay.
so they get like a little bit of water hitting them, you know, every once in a while. And then they'll
Oh.
start to kind of fizz and bubble, and all of the aromatherapy comes up through the steam in the shower.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Yeah,
that sounds heaven.
That
I-
sounds great.
they really are. You know, I'm gonna brag about those for a minute because I'm super
Yes.
proud.
Yes.
So I tried a couple shower steamers, you know, it's not like I'm someone who has used shower steamers forever. I used a couple in the last year, you know, from different companies. And I'm like, you know, this is like a pretty awesome experience for like 1 minute. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yep.
Because, you know, you get that experience for 1 minute and then the next thing you know, it's gone. So
Yeah.
when I decided to make a shower steamer, my goal was I want this shower steamer to last almost an entire shower. And I did it.
Yay.
Okay, I'm getting my shower steamers
Yes.
because okay, I had the same experience. I bought a shower steamer, might have been 2 years ago, maybe. It shows that I didn't go buy another one, right?
Right.
And whenever I tried it, it was like over in an instant. And I was like, well,
Yeah.
that was kind of disappointing. Like
Was that
it
at
was
Lush?
great, but it was fleeting.
Yes.
I
Well,
think
and
that
when you're paying $4 or $5 for something, you want it to last more than a minute.
Yes. Yes, definitely. What were you saying, Casey?
I think that was our Lush trip, wasn't it?
I don't remember. I know I got a shower steamer. I don't remember, but it was yes, Lush. We were in Chicago when we did that, right?
Yeah. I think it
Yeah,
was. And
I
they have
think
like
it
really
was.
some of their products are like banging, but then other ones are just like, why do you sell this? This is like ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I never tried the shower steamer because I've always just been like, what do I do?
Well, now we know
That's
which one to
awesome.
get. I love it.
Exactly. One that
Um,
lasts.
I'm just okay. I want to click on this one just because I love this picture so much. It's so fun and colorful.
Aw.
Cheerio. Cheerio. So cute.
Oh
Okay,
my
do you
gosh.
not have the most fun naming these products?
Yes. Yeah, we do. But I have to kind of like, you know, pull myself in a little bit because I'm trying to stay, you know, in a certain genre. And then I'm like, how about this? And how about that? And then, you know, the next thing you know, I have all these crazy names.
I love it.
Okay, I'm a fan of any fun, cute name of a product because it's fun to say. Like I was like, I need my Cheerio. Like that would make me so happy. I have to click on these pictures. I have to let people see how
That's so
amazing
cute.
Nina's staging and lighting and like I want to eat this soap is all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Like I'm probably going to do something I'm not supposed
Start
to do.
saying bad words so you can get that soap in your mouth.
Yeah, for real. And like this with the papaya. Oh my gosh.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So when we first discussed, you know, kind of the look that I wanted to go for, I'm a little bit obsessed with food photography, especially moody food photography.
Yes.
And so, I just told Nina, like, I sent her a couple pictures of stuff I liked and said, hey, I want it like food photography. And there you go. Look what she did for me.
She did it.
That's
She
so
did it.
cute. It
I
looks
love
great.
it. Okay, so this one I love. I have
Beezus.
this one, the Beezus. Yes. The activated charcoal. It's just such like, I feel squeaky clean when I use this one. Like, I feel good, squeaky clean, a little moisturized, and then I'm like, have that charcoal, remove those toxins. I love these. Okay, I literally can look at this for. Okay, we have to look at the skin though, because not only are you doing soap, not only are you doing shower steamers, but then you also have like this luscious body mousse, and we already talked about the lemon chiffon. Oh, this is the body batter though. This is, so what's the difference between the mousse and the batter?
So it's slightly different. The body batter has more avocado oil in it than the body mousse. So it's like the texture is more like cake batter.
It is.
So
that's cool.
Yeah, that's why we named it that.
It's like frosting. Like
it is. Yes.
I'm telling you, I want to eat these products. So that's that. And then the body mousse, is it more of like a lighter, fluffier, like airier?
Exactly.
Product?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And the really nice thing about all three of those lotions is when you put them on, they just suck right into your skin. I mean, just it's like your skin just pulls it down in.
It does. I tell you what, after the winter we had, we needed this. We needed, okay, so this is a body butter. How is that different?
So the body butters are 100% oils. There's no water. It's all oil. Super hydrating, great for your skin, full of vitamins, full of antioxidants.
Oh my gosh, look at that texture. So this one went really well. Cozy Cabin. Was that like a winter kind of thing, or was this just like, what was the inspiration behind this one?
The Cozy Cabin is like an orange patchouli.
Oh,
and
gosh, I love that.
Actually, that was birthed whenever I went to Lavish Bath Box and was like, hey, Katie, I want to be in your box. So what do I need to do?
I love Lavish. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So, I took some different scents into her and, we just kind of agreed on like what would go in best in the box that she was working on for that month.
That's cool.
And that's how Cozy Cabin was born. We actually have a Cozy Cabin soap that we haven't released yet, but that scent is definitely one of our top sellers. It's not like a really like, it definitely has like, mostly orange with like patchouli undertones. It's not like full on patchouli.
Okay, I can't wait to try that. I just need to like all of your products in my bathroom. So then you also have the Shiny Bee lotion bar. And this is a solid then, obviously.
Yes, it is. Yeah, so you just take that and kind of rub it on. I really like it, in the winter time, whenever I get a shower. I don't like to stand there for a long time because I'm freezing cold. So I just take that thing and kind of rub it all over. It works really great on tattoos too, to kind of pop color.
Nice.
It's super hydrating.
That is awesome. I love this design. It's just so beautiful. And this product photography again, it's so magical.
It's like cool because you can like actually see like your sculpting background in it too. Like the way that you choose like the molds and stuff that you put them in, it's like, or however it works, I don't know. But like I don't know, just like now knowing that you have a background in sculpting, it's like its own piece of art.
It is.
Yeah, that
feels more intentional this way.
Yeah, those are made in molds. It's a really detailed mold.
Yeah, and it looks great. Like really, really beautiful.
Okay, I love this one. I actually got this from my mom for her birthday. And actually, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think my mom's used it because she thinks it's just too pretty. Like she doesn't want it. She has it in her bathroom, like on display.
Oh my goodness.
It's fancy towel soap, is what it is.
It's like I think it's like just too beautiful with like the golden flecks and like all the different colors. It's just, I mean, it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous soap. And so every time I go, my mom's like, Mom, you have to use it. Like, we can get more. She loves it so much.
That's so funny. Yeah,
And she loves the way it smells.
That one is limited edition. I think we probably have maybe like 10 sets left, and then that's it.
Oh, wow.
It's so pretty.
Oh, no. So
We
no
better get
wonder
Mom
she's
some
not.
backup.
I'm going to have to get some backup because no
knows
wonder
what
she's
she's
not
got.
open it. Wow. I absolutely love this. I think, so the only thing in here, okay, so we haven't talked about the soap either. Like we talked about the soap and the shower steamer. So this, what is this? Tell us about it.
Okay, that is the Holistic Garden Soak. It has a lot of things in it. It has Epsom salt, it has Dead Sea minerals, black lava Hawaiian salt, rose petals, calendula petals, lavender, and it has lavender and sweet orange oil in it.
Okay, that just looks amazing.
That looks
so
great.
you have a couple options with that. You know, some people don't want to be, you know, in a tub with like botanicals floating around, and some people love that. So you can put it in like a sachet or like a tea bag and just kind of float it, or you can just dump it in and float with the petals.
Wow. I think dump it in.
I got petals.
That's like little Instagram moments, you know, when you can have like these little feel good nature things in your bathtub. It looks so beautiful. It looks really it looks really regal, honestly. Like I feel like I need to be royalty to have a bath like that. I love it. Well, okay. Anyone who wants to shop this stuff, you go to lunasilkbeauty.com. Absolutely gorgeous. I have quite a lot actually of her products. So totally worth it. They're amazing. They smell amazing. All of that good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and take us away real quick and then chat a little bit more. So I'm going to talk real quick about our little collab that we did. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I was trying to think of like a fun gift to give my clients around Valentine's Day. And it had like been bugging me. Like I was like, what would be a good idea? What would be a good idea? I'm like driving to my mom's house, you know, and it just like hit me. And I was like, the best ideas come in the shower, which is funny because I got that idea in the car. But I got all the good ideas come in the shower, right? And then I was like, Luna Silk. And because you were like, I was thinking about you on my drive, like your products and all. I think we had talked a little bit. And I had just gotten some of your products in the mail. And I was going to show my mom and all of them. And so anyways, all that to say, as soon as I got there, I was like, guys, I have this idea. I have to contact Luna Silk like immediately. And so I like messaged you. And I was like, can you create me my own soap? And I want it to be called the Brainstorm Bar. And I wanted it to be pink. And I wanted, you know, the activated charcoal in it. And you're like, yeah, we could do that. And so like for me, I was like, I know nothing about this. I was like, I just know I want it and I trust you to do it. And I know I'd originally talked about rose. And then because of all your experience, you know, with the different oils and scents, you directed me in a different direction. And I'm so glad you did. So I have this adorable little bar of soap that is grapefruit vanilla. And you can see on the back, it has the activated charcoal lines in it. And I will say anyone I've sent this to so far, like they love it. Like they're like, oh my gosh, this smells so good. Okay, so I use it. My bar is like so tiny. I'm like, I'm gonna have to make another one. So I'm gonna have to make another order of this. So let me ask you this: do you do collabs with other businesses, or were you just showing mercy on me?
No, we do. Actually, I wish I had one. I might. Give me 1 second because this is really cool.
Oh my gosh. Okay, real quick. I'm totally like loving her little plant display in the background.
Me too.
I just got like really close to the screen. People watching like Brittany back.
Oh, that vase has like faces on it.
I know. We're obsessed about your plant
I like
display
that
now.
a lot.
So I recently, I told Lindsay from Deliciously Ordinary that I wanted to do a collab with her. And I didn't get her permission to like talk about this, but I'm going to.
Uh-oh. All right. So whoever's watching, it's a little exclusive.
Yes. So, we just kind of talked about some ideas, and I'm still working on the final product. But, her logo is a pineapple. So I made her these cute little there we go, pineapple bath bombs.
Oh, I can't handle it.
Yeah.
That's the cutest thing ever.
She has that event coming on Sunday, and everyone that goes to the event is going to get a little gift of the bath bomb. So I'm super excited about that.
Be there. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Okay. If Lindsay's watching, sorry if we spoiled the surprise, but
she posted a picture a couple days ago.
Oh, did she? Okay. Yeah. Then I missed that then because I didn't know. Okay, I like to there's my certain people, I always see the post. It's you, it's Lindsay, Nina, Union Street Arts. There's definitely people the algorithm's Brittany's gonna want to see this ASAP. So I missed that and now I'm sad, but it's all good. So do you see yourself collaborating with other businesses in the future, or do you want to do more of that?
Definitely. I'd like to have additional makers, that want to make some items or make some different products for Luna Silk. And also, I really like to collaborate with local businesses. Trying to figure out what I can make for Muddy Roots over there in Murfreesboro.
Okay, you're there though. You have your products in Muddy Roots,
right?
Yeah,
I do. I'm super excited about it too. Yeah, it's really great. Those girls are awesome.
Okay, I've not been there yet, but I'm dying to go, and I have got to. Yeah, Casey, you and I need to go. My mom would love that place. She's the green
what
thumb.
Is it? This probably happened after I left.
I'll let Sonya talk about it. She's there in the store.
I would call it an exotic plant store. They have everything plant there.
Really?
Where
is it?
Plant stickers, plant pots, plant trellises, everything.
It's in Murphy,
Muddy Roots?
Yeah, it's called Muddy Roots. It's in Murfreesboro, and it's on the main road there. I think I'm trying to think of the place that's in the back. It was also called something Roots.
Do you know when that opened up?
When did that open up? That wasn't too long ago. It was a month ago.
It was in March. Yeah. It was.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I started to say, am I even from Southern Illinois?
It's a new business. And it's so cool. You got to follow them on Instagram. They do the cutest TikToks and reels and stuff. I'm not, okay. I can only keep that plant alive. The snake plant, because it requires nothing. I sometimes remember to water it. I killed a bunch of plants. My friend Dane's an amazing landscape designer, and I had him to pick out some plants. Sorry, Dane. Okay, while we're talking about it, I went to IKEA and bought me fake hanging.
Oh yeah,
the drama behind getting these.
The drama
plants.
behind
drama, girl.
There was some drama.
We will have to do our own thing on this.
So all this to say,
I want to hear all about it.
Oh, it was drama. We wound up.
Okay. Real quick, there were some super cute displays of these hanging plants, and I was like, boom, those look real. That's what I want. And I knew I'd have to walk all the way to the very end to get it, right? So we did. And I was so focused. I want those hanging plants. We get there, none. Completely out.
We didn't
what do I do?
Anything else.
Nothing.
We were talking, we didn't have anything else.
That's all I wanted because they looked real. And that's what I want to look real, right? But I don't want to work. So we walked all the way back. And I was like, dang it, I'm taking these plants. So I took them out of the little thing. And I was so proud. We're going to buy these plants. Shout out to anyone.
You took them off the display?
So here's the deal.
Hey, God.
I want everyone to understand. Me and Brittany are we are just poking our heads up over 5 foot in real life. And this display was of hanging plants. So we were up there on our tippy toes taking these display plants out of their little display hanger in IKEA.
We were.
I was so nervous that these were going to come crashing down around us, but for some reason it was so worth it at the time.
Yeah.
It made so much sense.
Yes, and I proudly marched my little behind to check out with these fake
all
plants.
the way back to the checkout.
All the way back. You know how
After
IKEA
going to the
is.
top.
Yes.
We get there and they go, "Oh, these are display items. We don't sell the display items." And I was like, "But I want these."
You know,
and
Target doesn't do you like
"Sorry,
that. Target doesn't do you like that.
So do not take a display item. You cannot buy a display item. They mark it as display. Very selfish. But anyway, all that to say, Mighty Roots, I'm going to try. I will try, but I am probably going to kill a beloved plant. And it's,
no more IKEA. We're calling it. We're boycotting it. Until they give us the displays that we deserve. When y'all are out, give me that display.
I was going to give them my money. Like, they could have told me they were going to charge me twice the amount, and I would have paid it just because they were that good looking. But anyways, all that to be said, I hope you do a collab with Mighty Roots. Not with IKEA. Wait, IKEA would be pretty cool though.
But no.
You'd have like a Swedish meatballs kind of
oh my gosh,
a Swedish meatball bath bomb.
We are getting way off track here.
It definitely would not come with instructions.
No, you have to put it together yourself.
Good luck figuring this one out, guys. Okay, back on track. I want to talk about two things because I need it now after that trip to IKEA. Self-care. So this product, all your products were born out of you knowing and realizing the need for self-care, especially during the pandemic. What do you think? What kind of self-care routine do you have? I'm curious because I don't think I have a good routine and I just want to steal somebody's.
I wouldn't say I have like a routine. I mean, nothing I do is routine. Nothing I do is like, all in order and perfectly sealed up. But there are certain things I do, like I try to make sure I moisturize my feet, especially when I've been working all day and like I've been on my feet. I like to use a Soul Salvation because it's cooling and it makes my feet feel good. Whenever I get in the shower, I always try to, you say you get all your great ideas in the shower, but we also get all of this other like stuff that we start thinking about or stressing about, or I forgot to do this, or I need to do that, or what happened at work today, so-and-so said this or that. And so when I'm in the shower, I try to take whatever soap I'm using and, like feel the heat of the water, on my skin, smell the soap, look at the lather, like actually be in that moment in what you're doing and experience all the senses while you're in there instead of getting caught up in all the chatter.
That's a good point. Okay. I am like, I'm always running like a tad bit behind. And I feel like when I get in the shower, it's like this rush, like almost kind of chaos for me, unless, it's in the evening. But if it's like in the beginning of the day, it's like a rush thing. But that doesn't start your day off, on a good note when you're rushing like that.
I think too, for like people who have small children, sometimes the shower is the only place you get any peace or privacy. So kind of like taking that time just for yourself and focusing only on the actual act of the shower and the experience of the shower. I think that's my best time for self-care and just being mindful.
Yeah, that's okay. So I just want to say, like, I think that's why I love your products so much is that not only do they smell good, not only do they work great, but they are like an experience. Like when you get the package and you're opening it up and it's just this really beautiful thing that you get to use for yourself to make yourself feel special. Like there's just something about when you buy a little something that looks extravagant, for yourself that makes a difference in your day. So
Sorry, I was just gonna say it's like it makes it more like intentional. Like sometimes I just run into the shower and then just like run out. But there's just something about like being more intentional with the things that you put on your body and knowing that like it's local. I did that intentionally and it's got good ingredients in it. And I did that intentionally. It's just like brings more, like you're saying, like that present feeling to your day.
Yeah, you know, and if you have, like, I like to take shower steamers in with me if I've been like extra stressed or I'm like, you know, not feeling well and I'm stuffed up. We have like the breathe shower steamer, you know, and then I'll spend a little extra time in there, and you know, it's like I just try to, you know, mentally put myself, you know, at a spa or something like that. Or, you know, a tropical Amazon rainforest.
Why not? Why not?
Funny with like the papaya one, you know, it just looks like it does. It looks like it would take you someplace different in your mind when you're experiencing that. I think it's we just get so caught up in like all of our daily to-dos, but our showers or baths or whatever your hygienic routine is, like those are constant in our lives. You know, we're very blessed to live in a developed world and to have access to these things. And I think it's a disservice to ourselves to not make that a special moment where we can let our cares kind of melt away. So one thing you talked about was mindfulness. I know you're really, really big on that, especially on your live stream. You have a lot of people on there, you know, it has to do with mindfulness and self-care and like meditation, that sort of stuff. So talk about mindfulness and kind of how that ties into what you do as well.
Okay, so I personally have suffered horrible anxiety pretty much my entire life. So, you know, I've been through a lot of counseling and like people teaching me how to be present, because when you have a lot of anxiety or you grow up, like I grew up as a military child. So we were constantly moving, and it was just like, you know, you show up one day and like, this is your new life. And then it's like, but it's on a timer for 3 years. And then you get to start a new life and it's on a timer for 3 years. So, you know, I that's kind of how my life went. And I didn't know how to deal with anxiety or how to calm that chatter or calm myself, really. So, you know, it's like sometimes, and I think that we live in a society where it's not something that we really talk about, and we get so much stimulation from technology. I think a lot of people suffer from anxiety and depression and probably don't even realize it. You know, you turn on the news now and there's like all this horrible stuff going on. You know, so I think that, you know, especially with the technology, and our children are going to be in an even worse situation than we are, because they're, you know, that's their whole life has been like that.
Yeah.
I think it's really important to take a moment and just be still and listen to the sounds around you. Listen to the clock. Listen to the sounds outside. Like, these are all things going on around you that you don't even notice because you're so stuck in your head, so stuck in the mental chatter or the anxiety, or, oh, I lost my job. How am I going to pay my bills? You know, whenever you're in those crisis moments, that's when you need to like center the, you know, take the time and center yourself and calm yourself down and take care of you. You know, if you don't, if you are home all the time, you're not taking care of yourself and doing your hair or makeup or even getting dressed. Like a lot of people were not even getting dressed during the pandemic. Like eventually you start to feel that. You start to feel not good, you know? So I think that it's important to keep going, but center and remember that you're human and we have things that we need to take care of inside of ourselves.
Oh my gosh, that's such a good message. I love that so much. Because confession, when the pandemic did start, and like, you know, I have a full-time job, and we were all sent home. You know, we were able to work from home, but it literally was like there were a couple, like I thought it was just gonna be this tiny little, like we all just thought this quick little vacay, you know.
Right.
So I'm like literally lounging in my robe every day, like get out of the showers, get my robe, and then do my stuff. And then suddenly, you know, it turned into weeks, and it turned to months.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a certain point where I like woke up and I was like, wait a minute, this could literally go on for a year, and I feel bad.
Yeah.
You know, I feel bad because when you are not taking those moments for yourself, you feel disgusting,
You
really.
start to believe it.
Yeah, it really can do a lot to your mind.
You start to believe it that you're not worth it.
And
it's so important to put value in it.
I think it kind of will creep up on you too. Like at first, it's like, I'm at home wearing my bathrobe all the time. I don't have to put makeup on, my hair, I can do whatever. And then the next thing you know, you're like, ugh.
Not good for you.
Yeah.
It really has, like, if you can't step out on your front porch looking how you look in that moment, then you need to take a look in the mirror, sis. You need to like get yourself together. It was an interesting time, is all I could say.
Yes.
So thankfully, like I kind of went on my own, like I think I really started paying attention, and actually I credit Casey started doing the artist way. I don't know if you've heard of that.
Mm-hmm.
Have you done that?
Yeah. It's good.
All right. Well, Casey
It's
started doing the artist way. Then she's like, Brittany, you need to be doing the artist way. And like, I think that moment of like reflection every morning really made a difference. Now I'm not gonna lie, I kind of fell off the artist way bandwagon, but I'm gonna get back up on it.
I think that reflection and kind of like obsessing over problems are two totally different things. And it's really important to be intentional with your reflection, you know, and I think that probably a lot of people don't even think about that, you know, like I need to think about this. I need to look at this picture from a healthy way instead of from a stress way.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. Like even the way that the artist way, you know, how you journal in the morning. Spoiler alert to anybody watching, the artist way is going to make you write 3 pages no matter what you say every single morning, probably for the rest of your life if you love it.
Yeah.
And there's been days where I would just literally go through, like she'd suggested, and just say like blah, 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 because like I didn't have anything to say. But then it would be like, whenever my life would get complicated, like I had a lot of complicated things happening, I would just like ask it and then answer it. And I found myself answering it before I even realized it. And then the extra rule of that, you're not allowed to look back at it. Like you're not allowed to go back and reread it. You just close it or throw it away or whatever. It was the most freeing concept to me, because how many, like, I don't know how many times I write like as if it's going to be some amazing historical artifact that people are going to read. You know what I mean? To where I'm like,
so true.
I'm like, oh, I had orange juice for breakfast today. It's like, no, like,
they're gonna write a novel based on our cute little lives.
Yeah, like people don't. They like. Why does that have to be the pressure that I live with whenever I'm just trying to just express myself?
Yeah.
And whenever I was able to just be like I was saying, just like, here's my problem. What do I do? This is how to solve it. And then it would just lift it off. And then I could create, and then I could make, and then I could write, and then I could perform. But it was like things that would have been buzzing in my head all day, just getting that off my chest. Like you're saying, like intentionally, like having like those rules placed on it, and having like, this is what I do. This is the time that I do it. And this is the notebook that it goes in. It's just like, like changes your life.
Yeah, you can let it go instead of having it block you.
It's so simple. Yeah. So simple.
Okay, so I have to talk about, because you had her on your show, Leslie Terry. I did her retreat last weekend, and absolutely phenomenal. I'm not the person, I do not just sit still and be, okay, I don't do that. And I don't know why I want to do that. I just don't allow myself to do it. And I was forced to do that. for a whole day, like from 9 till like 4. And it honestly was like the best experience ever.
Yeah.
Do you do meditation? Like, and how, and I also want to think, like, how does this, like, allowing yourself to do this stuff, like, how does that make you better at what you do in your business? Because I feel like you're so good at it. Like, do you feel like these habits and these things that you're doing allow for that?
Well, it's a, you know, it's not something that it's something I have to constantly remind myself to do on the daily, because I'm one of those people where I throw all kinds of irons in my fire. Like I, just like, yeah, I'm a yes man, you know,
Said
and
yes to doing this. I appreciate that.
I work a lot in the salon, and then when I'm not in the salon, I'm working on Luna Silk, and sometimes I wear myself out. Like I am a worker. So, I have to I will get to the point where I will be sick that I have worked so hard. So I have to stop and I have to say, okay, if you want to keep doing this, you need to quit and you need to get some rest, some good rest. And, just little things like every night, usually I hold so much stress in my scalp and in my neck. And I'll just give myself a nice scalp massage every night before I go to sleep.
Love it.
Why
But
am
it's
I
like,
not doing that? I love
you
that
need
so much.
to. It's real easy.
What are tips you got for me tonight? You're like blowing my mind.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't have to have like some big ordeal that you do, just something tiny. Just, when you get to work, sit in your car for like an extra 30 seconds and do some intentional breaths. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. It doesn't have to be, a full day at the spa or, anything like that. It can just be something real simple as take a shower, a hot shower with some soap that smells good. Give yourself a scalp massage when you go to sleep. And make sure that you go to bed at a good time,
Somebody. We're all looking directly at your rectangle, Brittany.
No. Oh my gosh. I'll be up till like 2 in the morning and like work. And that is something I'm trying to be more aware of is my time. But I have to say, like, I'm like watching this whole time, Sonya, and you're like the most glowing person I've ever seen.
Yeah, you are
and I'm
glowing.
like, is she not? Like, I'm like, whatever Sonya's doing, copy and paste that, please, and put it in my life. Because
I don't think you want to copy and paste everything I'm doing.
Copy and paste whatever's making her glow. I want it.
Well, you know what? Speaking of Leslie, I went to her house this morning for cacao ceremony.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So I started my day off amazing. Yeah.
I want to do this so bad.
Oh, you need to. It was
like,
great.
Me and Brittany, we planned this whole day and to do the cacao ceremony together. And then it was like at the same point I had already booked myself. I was meeting somebody in Kansas City.
Oh.
And I already had that trip booked. But like I am such a dummy when it comes to dates. I don't know why I can't do it, and I never have been able to. And I was just like telling this other person, like, oh yeah, totally, be in Kansas City, like booking my Airbnb. And then Brittany's like, okay, so you have that day free? And I was like, oh yeah, totally. Because like she's saying Wednesday, I think, and then they're saying the 10th, I think, or something.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It was just like could not get those two things together. And I want to do it so bad.
It was so good. It was like Casey, me, you and Mom and, whomever else we want to gather for that. I will say, Sonya, I felt like the universe kept telling me, this is your experience. And because I love to do everything with my people, right? I love to like be with my friends and my family. And then like, that was probably the first time I've done something like that completely by myself. And it was so needed. So were you by yourself or did you go with others?
Lindsay and Aaron.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love Aaron. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Aaron Peakston, right?
I didn't catch her last name. It was my first time meeting her today.
Okay, she's lovely. That's wow, what a great day. I'm already jealous that Okay, I'm gonna say you're always glowing, but it could be the extra glow.
Oh, absolutely. I credit it to this morning.
But you're always glowing, like, honestly. Well, Sonya, I know we have you up past your bedtime. And we're talking about getting good night's rest and mindfulness and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
I just want you to be able to tell people, where can they find you? How can they get your products? I'll make sure the link is in the caption to this. But
Okay. So you can order online and pickup is available, but we are at several locations here locally, and I would love for you to go support those businesses. So we are at Hair Bangers and Energy. We're at Berg's Hair Salon in West Frankfort. We're at Broadway here in Johnson City, off Broadway in Johnson City. We're at Muddy Roots in Murfreesboro. And I think that Lavish still has a couple of our products over there, but we're going to be adding some more hopefully soon.
I'm so excited. Lavish is in my neighborhood, so I cannot wait to go and get some products there. But I'm kind of spoiled. Like I just want to be able to see you whenever I pick up my products. So I know. So Sunday, will I see you Sunday?
I won't be there Sunday. My bath bombs will be there though.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Well, I still have to meet up with you, and I need to look. I will look at my calendar. We'll talk about that later. So, well, thank you so much for joining us. Hey, do you have any other questions for her before we let her go?
No, I think we got it, right?
Thank you guys so much. It's been fun.
Yay. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Good night.
All right. Bye-bye.